So you want to get started freelancing but don't know where to find clients? In this video, we're going to go over some of the best websites to find freelance work. We've gone over a few of these platforms specifically and in more depth, but this is going to be a quick overview of 8 websites that you can start freelancing on. So which website is best for freelancing? This is going to depend a lot on what your goals actually are with freelancing and the types of services that you offer. Are you offering project-based work, hourly work, and how do you want to communicate with your clients and get paid by them? The first on the list with the most flexibility is going to be Upwork. Upwork has become a household name in the freelancing world, and for good reason. It generally provides you with the highest quality of everything. They do have clients on there that are enterprise level clients that are willing to pay very high prices. You have a variety of options for how you charge clients. There's a wide range of work categories and overall a generally easy to use website. Upwork is truly one of the best online job sites in the classic sense. You can post the kind of work that you do and have clients find you, or you can directly apply to job posts that clients put out there. It's possible to charge hourly or per project, and you can work on long-term contracts or find a variety of smaller projects to work on. It also has pretty much any category of work that a freelancer could be interested in doing. If you're interested in Upwork but you're not sure if it's the right platform for you, go ahead and check out our Upwork review, which I'll link above. Number 2 is Fiverr. What really sets Fiverr apart is its gig-based platform. While Upwork creates an environment that encourages freelancers to be pretty proactive about connecting with clients, with Fiverr, what you do is post your own gigs, which are listings showing the work that you can do, and you pretty much wait for clients to come to you. Whether you want to design album covers, create content calendars, or code websites, you can post and pre-price your work on Fiverr. Clients then browse through gigs and contact you to have their work done. Fiverr can be a great way to build up your portfolio and gain experience if you're just getting started, and it is pretty good for beginners because it does allow you to start charging at a lower price and to adjust your packages as time goes on so that you can start charging more as the quality of your work increases. Number 3 is Toptal. Toptal sets itself apart by going for quality over quantity. It has an intensive vetting process for both its freelancers and its clients, and it only has a few work categories. This is a very different approach than Fiverr or Upwork that have categories available for any type of freelancer. Toptal has made a name for itself by being one of the top freelancing platforms for experienced professionals. Let's talk about that vetting process. So only about 3% of freelancers are actually accepted to Toptal's platform, and their interviews can last for weeks. It's not only freelancers that are being judged though, only about 5% of their applying clients actually make it onto their platform. Toptal is really setting out to only connect high-paying clients with the highest quality freelancers. Number 4 is Freelancer. Freelancer is also another well-known platform, and their structure is a bit more like a traditional job board. Unlike Fiverr's gig system, their system is mostly just clients posting jobs and relies on freelancers to go and apply to them. One of the downsides of Freelancer is that with their free account, you're actually pretty limited on what you can do on the platform, and it's also super competitive to land a job. A lot of these listings will get dozens of applications within the first few minutes of a job being posted. This can be an upside for clients if they're looking to pay the lowest rates, but it's a downside for freelancers if you're lowering your rate just to be competitive. It's not only downsides though. One of the upsides of Freelancer is that they have a lot of different categories for you to freelance in. They venture into areas like shipping logistics and supply chain management projects that platforms like Upwork and Fiverr don't have as categories. Freelancer is free to use at first, so it might be worth checking out, especially if you do specialize in one of those categories. Number 5 is Designhill. As the name suggests, this platform mostly targets designers. It also has a unique take on connecting freelancers and clients. On Designhill, clients can create contests that freelancers submit work to. Designhill allows employers to create contests in order to find the right freelancers for them, and freelancers submit entries to these contests and the companies select the best ones to work with. This method of connecting with clients is honestly pretty controversial because instead of applying to jobs, you're essentially doing the work for free ahead of time, and then the client is deciding whether or not they like it. However, if you're looking to break into the freelancing market for the first time, it could present a good opportunity. Doing these contests gives you a chance to actually create designs and build up your portfolio that you can then show to later clients. Think about it like this. If you go to university for graphic design, you're essentially doing the same thing. You're creating projects for free in order to learn the tools and the skills needed to actually be a designer. Designhill could essentially give you the same experience of creating these projects without the cost of college, and you might get paid if your design is actually selected. You can also connect with companies directly without entering their contests. Employers can use the search bar to reach out to freelancers and contact them directly. Number 6 is We Work Remotely. Now, We Work Remotely is a little bit different than your standard freelancing platform because it's essentially just a job board. Employers post their jobs and you can apply directly to them, but employers can't search for freelancers. A lot of jobs on this board are more long-term and stable than some of the jobs you would find on other remote work sites. They also tend to be fairly high-paying jobs because the employers are actually required to pay a $299 fee to even list their job, so it weeds out some of those cheaper employers. Now, these jobs that are high-paying do typically require a highly skilled worker. For example, there's a lot of engineering work on the site, so this definitely isn't the place if you're still just learning the ropes of your niche. Still, if the most important part of freelancing to you is just having remote work, then this could be a good option to find some of those higher paying remote jobs. Number 7 is FlexJobs. Just like the name suggests, FlexJobs is one of the best freelancing websites to find work that offers flexibility. This is what a lot of freelancers are looking for: flexibility of location, their hours, and their workload. Some of the employers that post on FlexJobs are quite big companies as well. They have had companies like Apple, Xerox, Pearson, United Healthcare, Delta, and Capital One, just to name a few. The platform is pretty similar to We Work Remotely, but you do have to pay to use the platform. As of when I'm filming this, it costs $9.95 to use it for a week and $20.95 to use it for a month. Number 8 is LinkedIn. This technically isn't a freelancing website, but it can be a great way to find freelancing jobs. Many freelancers use their LinkedIn as their digital resume and portfolio that they can send clients to. You can put work examples up and write a compelling description of your freelancing services. You may also have some reviews on your profile from people who have worked with you in the past. Even if it isn't freelancing related, that can help. There are a multitude of different ways that you can actually find work through LinkedIn, and one of them is to simply look through their job postings. Many of them are for full-time work, but there are also plenty of shorter-term freelance projects that are listed on there as well. Of course, a third way that you can find jobs on LinkedIn is by contacting companies or recruiters directly. With these types of lists, I know that a lot of people will start to fixate on just Upwork or Fiverr and be like, which one is better? But the truth is, you don't really have to choose. If you want to see a comparison of the two, I'll leave a link to that video as well. But the bottom line is both of them are free and easy to get set up on, so it may be a good idea to sign up for both and sign up for multiple other ones on this list and see which ones end up working out the best for your particular work style. For Upwork and Fiverr, both of those are great free resources for freelancers, so it's worth it just to check both of them out. Another common question when people are researching freelancing platforms is what freelancing job is best? What type of freelancing work is best for you depends on a number of factors, including your own skill set and your goals for freelancing. One of our top tips, though, is to choose something that you actually enjoy doing or that you can at least enjoy enough to make money from. Just because you see other people making money from a particular area doesn't mean that it'll be the best fit for you as far as freelancing goes. For example, if you see that someone has had success as a freelance writer, but you really hate writing, then that probably is not the best freelancing path for you. New platforms are constantly coming onto the market to facilitate freelancing work. After all, more people are looking for remote jobs and more companies are looking for remote workers. This list will continue to get added onto and updated, but as you can see, there are actually a lot of options out there for freelancing platforms. And if you are just looking for flexibility and remote work, some of those longer term, more traditional job options may be good for you as well. Let me know in the comments which freelancing platform you're going to try, and subscribe to the channel for more freelancing tips.